My daughter gave birth to my 7 children. My name is Joseph Fritzl, and this is my terrible story. I built a secret basement under my house in Austria. There I locked up my own daughter, Elizabeth, for 24 long years. I was a manipulative, domineering father. No one could have guessed what was going on in that basement. I led a double life, a normal husband and father on the top floor, and a monster in the secret basement. During the years I spent with that basement, I committed atrocities against my own daughter. Elizabeth had 7 children. 4 of them grew up with her in that secret basement, while the other 3 lived upstairs with my wife and me, unaware of the truth. In 2008 everything changed. One of the girls was born in the basement, because Austin became seriously ill. I had to take her to the hospital, but I didn't know that would be the beginning of my downfall. The doctors asked questions. The police and media began to investigate. My terrible secret was revealed. The basement in which I had locked my daughter and children was discovered. In 2009, I was sentenced to life in prison. I'm now behind bars where I can't do anything to anyone. My story has shocked the world, and many people wonder how such a crime could go unnoticed for so long.
I am the first woman in the world to have a child with a dead body. I was arrested for having a child with a man, whose autopsy I had to perform. DNA tests prove that my son was born from one of these affairs. My name is Jennifer Burrows. I was arrested at the age of 26, after a DNA test revealed that my newborn son was the result of a relationship with a man I was supposed to autopsy. It's sad that my baby will never know his father, who was a 57-year-old veterinarian, who was in a fatal car accident. I love this job. It was like a calling for me. I was charged with 158 counts of having a good time with 60 men between the ages of 17 and 45, when there was no law in my state against it.
I am Megan Hall, the police officer. I bust it wide open for 7 of my male colleagues to receive my promotion. The trigger was a dare during a night shift. Invite the boys to the back of the van. My friend suggested catalyzing an event that would shock and awe. Nobody foresaw the explosive twist this dare would lead to. As the van's doors opened, I was consumed by a flurry of excitement and nerves. The male officers, normally my comrades in enforcing the law, were drawn into a scenario that was anything but routine. My colleagues, ignorant to the unfolding drama, added fuel to the fire with their cheering. In the spellbinding moments that ensued, I was swept up in an unexpected encounter. With 6 of my colleagues at the same time in the back of the van, this wasn't about fun, it was about breaking societal norms and exploring uncharted territories of personal freedom. As I stepped deeper into this audacious act, the guys participated with equal fervor. My discreet adventures soon turned glaringly public. My colleagues, initially amused by the dare, were soon paralyzed in disbelief. Spurred by my unconventional desires, the episode spiraled into a salacious group affair. The judge gave me 69 years in prison. In prison, my living conditions are hellish, with the peak of horrors being a cockroach infestation in my cell. They're everywhere, even finding their way into the most personal and private parts of my body.
I was raped by a group of dolphins. I'm Amy Johnson, a 32-year-old surfer from California. I've surfed all my life and always felt at home in the ocean. When my friends and I went to Hawaii to go surf, I was thrilled. On December 28th, we were paddle boarding off Oahu when dolphins started following us. At first I was excited. I've always loved dolphins. Suddenly, a large male dolphin leapt out of the water onto my board, knocking me into the sea. Before I knew it, the dolphin was thrusting and biting me underwater. Blood was everywhere. I thought I would drown or be eaten alive. My friends rescued me and rushed me to the ER. I needed 200 stitches for bites and cuts, one reaching the bone. Doctors said I was lucky to survive. Turns out the dolphin likely saw me as a threat to its female companion, but its aggression stunned researchers. I still have nightmares and don't feel safe swimming. That a dolphin's brutal assault happened in a place I felt most at peace is cruel irony I may never accept. I now warn others to be cautious around wild animals, even charismatic ones like dolphins. We share their oceans, but we are not friends. Thank you for listening. If you want to support us and learn about others, follow us.